Hello everyone, I'm BVG Hill, as you know, and once again, we are back at it with Dreamfall chapters. Last time, Zoe met Benrime Salmin's nephew, Jakai Salmin. We just missed Kion, we met Enu and Zoe just kicked it off, man. But I noticed at the end of last episode, I'm supposed to talk to Crow, but I honestly thought that he just, straight up just fucked off, flew away. I didn't realize that he was still in here somewhere. Oh, hello.
I assume it's not an actual dragon's head, but you just never know in this world.
Could.
A round table? Check. Chivalrous knights? Check. Magic? Check. That's right, this would make for a great theme restaurant.
Medieval times, man. That's where it's at. Now, where is Crow? Crow? Crow, buddy. Where are you? Oh, there he is. Crow.
I'm so sorry, Crow. I thought you knew.
It's fine. It's not your fault. I can't believe she's gone. But I sort of knew, you know. I felt it in my heart. And that final time we were together, it wasn't like it used to be. It was weird. Like too much time had passed and we drifted apart. I should have known it wouldn't last.
Oh, shit.
How can you ever know something like that? He's not alone in feeling that. I
Yeah,
know that feeling.
knowing Zoe, yeah.
It's something you just have to learn to live with.
I know. I will.
Poor Crow.
Were you there when she...
I witnessed the whole thing. But should I tell Crow that? Perhaps better to avoid the topic and get him thinking about other things.
Oh, boy. Truthful or not?
I was there. I saw it happen.
Oh, boy.
I tried to help her, to save her. I know I was supposed to, but I couldn't.
Not your fault. Bad things happen. People
That
die.
wasn't brutal. You were just telling the truth.
Anyway. Did I help with, the rebel thing? Did they believe you? That you're not a spy?
You did. They do. It's fine now. They'll help us.
Good. They're not gonna cut your head off?
What? No?
Good. I wish I could have been more helpful. But it was 10 years ago. And I didn't really pay attention to what April said about that Abnaxus chap.
It's okay.
If you don't mind, I need to be alone for a little while. Clean my feathers, sharpen my beak, reflect on the nature of life. Bird stuff.
Totally understand.
Is that what all birds
I'll find
do?
you in the city.
Secretly? Reflect on the nature of life? Hashtag just bird things. Alright, Anu. Time for some quality time. What'd you find, girl?
Abnaxus, Purple Mountains, Ular...
I have to resist this intense desire to stroke her yellow fur. I don't think that'd be kosher.
I've been trying to find a book or scroll or manuscript or map or torn note page or ancient magical tome or pamphlet or a piece of cloth that mentions the Purple Mountains or the Ular, but no luck. It's really frustrating. This library has never let me down before.
I mean, it's not exactly
That
big.
library.
She seems so curious about me, and I haven't asked her a single question. This is where I try to connect and make friends.
Let's try and make
You
friends.
just joined the Resistance?
Oh, yes. No. Not really just. About half a year ago? Wait, more than that. Time flies when you're having fun. Well, fun.
Sometimes you need to make the best out of a bad situation.
Right. And it's my duty. We're doing good, important work here. Also, I didn't want to end up living the life my parents wanted for me.
I can identify with that.
This is so nice. I wish we were sisters. Can we be sisters? You don't have to answer that. Do you have any siblings?
Good grief.
I did. Sort of. Long story. You?
Oh, lots. Boyfriend! Do you have one of those?
I do. I think. We haven't spoken in a while, and he doesn't know. I think we need to have a long talk if I get back home. It's been a very tough year, for the both of us. I was asleep for a long time. I forgot a lot of the stuff that happened to me before I fell asleep. I tried to remember, but I couldn't. Until my memories caught up with me. Oh, Jesus. It's a long story. Very complicated. Maybe another time?
Yes, please?
Please?
You seem so curious. Enu, right? I don't feel we were properly introduced.
I know you are. I mean, no, yes. You're right. Enu. I am Enu. I hope you're staying a while. It would be so great to have someone around who's not a surly warrior with mommy issues, or a stoic leader, or a battle-hardened soldier, or just batshit insane. I mean, there's Jakai. He's pretty normal, except for his aunt issues, but he's a bit too... Hey, so, what do you do when you're not saving the world?
Neural programming. I did. Then my world shut down, and now I just watch a lot of shows and eat. Sorry.
Didn't understand any of that, but it was still amazing. Tell me again?
Maybe next time?
Oh, come
I
on.
can't wait to talk more about all these things we have in common. We must have a sleepover.
There must be something here.
Oh, these two.
So, no luck?
Nothing.
BFFs.
Sorry, and I've read most of these before. I can't remember coming across any of those words you mentioned. There's
My
not a lot
mustache
to do here in the evenings except
It's
read.
so annoying right now.
I don't really have any female friends. It gets lonely. Anyway, I've been through all the encyclopedias and travelogues, but
Nothing about the Purple Mountains or the Ular?
nothing. I mean, the Purple Mountains sounds colloquial. It may have a different name officially, but the Ular, there should be something about them. It's a magical race?
They didn't look human.
Weird, there's nothing about them. They must be very isolated,
Or?
or someone's trying to hide something. Which would be weird and very hard to pull off. Forget I said that.
Sad thing
I'm
is,
on a
she's
deadline.
probably right.
I should just cut this short. I guess I'll have to look elsewhere.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. I really thought I'd find something. I feel terrible. Do you want to be my friend? Oh, I already asked you that. I'm coming on too strong, aren't I? I am, I can tell. Stop it, Enu.
No, not at all. I'd love to be friends. And thank you for helping me.
Much good that did. I really wish I knew who else could...
For the love of the festering demon shrimps of Jaharva, do I have to do everything in this place? I didn't spend all those years
Hi,
living
once
on the
blind
streets
Bob.
of Mercuria, pilfering food and liberating fat purses to deal with this shite. I swear I'd be better off going back to sleeping in Abnaxus' stone tree if I can't even get a mattress that isn't flea and maggot infested. Do you?
Oh, he came in and name dropped Abnaxus right on cue.
Sorry about that. Disregard him. Not important. There must be something in this library.
But he...
I'm not giving up. Sorry I couldn't help you. I'll keep looking, but I think I've read every book in here at least 8 times already.
You said Abnaxus, sir.
Blind Bob?
Eh? What? Who's asking? Well, blessed be Miss Striped Britches. You're the lass what brought me mulled wine back when I'd hit rock bottom in Mercuria. What in the name of the 8-eyed octo-god of Tartellus are you doing here?
Who the hell is
I
that?
was about to ask you the same thing. Except for, not those words exactly.
Oh, I left my life of beggaring behind. Cleaned myself up. Joined the resistance. I'm a general now. I'm
Rags to
making a
riches.
difference.
He was theoretically blind, but now he can see. What happened to your theoretical blindness?
Cured! I was blind, theoretically, but now I can see. To be honest, some days I wonder if I ever was theoretically blind, or if it was all hypothemetaphysical. You know, just in my head like.
God bless you.
It was simpler being blind Bob and resorting to beggaring and vagrancy than taking a long, hard look at myself in a speculum, particularly on account of the blindness. I wish me old pa could have lived to see me. He always believed in me, even when I didn't. To the bitter end, he told me I had potential. I nodded and wept and promised him I'd try my best. Then, as he drew his last ragged breath, I stole his purse and his breeches. Well, Pa, I'm sorry about the breeches. I'm making something of life now. Making something of myself. I'm no longer blind Bob. Call me Bob who can see.
Bob who can see.
General? Are you an actual general?
Aye. See these stripes? General Bob, that's me. I takes care of the logic sticks round here, so the place don't crumble to pieces.
Logistics,
Shepard's
you mean?
busy with the strategering. Kian sorts out who to murder and how. Liko makes a fine job of being contrary. And Enu keeps everyone's spirits up. I mean, when she's not shooting Azadi soldiers in their eyeballs with her bow and arrow. Me, I make sure the ladder's stocked, the sheets are clean, relatively speaking, and that the piss pots are empty. Can't go to war on a full bladder.
I just can't imagine. How did you end up with the rebels?
Not long after you and I met, I overdosed
Overdosed?
on mulled wine. Spooked me good, that did. I figured I had two choices. Either spend the remainder of my days in the gutter, stinking of foreign spices and currants, and to be honest, there didn't seem to be a whole lot of days left. Or I could clean myself up, try to amount to something after a lifetime wasted on wine, women, and various gutters. The moment I looked up, I saw how the Azadi were running magicals out of Marcuria. I couldn't ignore it. It was disgraceful. I mean, magicals always treated me with kindness and respect. I felt I owed them. So, here I am, doing my part and paying my debts. Aside from the gambling at the bar tabs, mind you. And I feel 20 years younger to boot.
It's a long shot. Didn't he just mention Abnaxus? Do you know someone called Abnaxus?
Abnaxus? Now there's a name I haven't
Actually,
heard spoken in years.
Bob, you just
Where do you
spoke
know
it.
it from?
Sorry, I just overheard. Actually, I met Abnaxus recently. Well, I dreamed about Abnaxus. Or maybe it was more like a vision. This sounds crazy, I know, but...
Sounds completely sane to me, lass. Abnaxus turning up in visions. That's exactly the sort of fellow he was. Persistent, unpredictable, and not a little annoying. I met him when he was the Venar ambassador to Ireed. This was before the gutters, when I was still a dapper chap on the Marcurian party circuit. We hit it off, especially seeing as I was going blind, theoretically, and he saw everything, past, present, and future. Years later, as he was leaving town,
I can't
he
picture them
entrusted
being
me with the
friends.
key to his home, said to take care of it. I'd sleep there from time to time. Very uncomfortable bunk. Musty smell of ancient books and foreign weeds. I didn't much care for it, to be honest.
It's a long shot. Have you heard of the Purple Mountains?
Oh, aye. Aye, of course. Everyone's heard of the Turtle Mountains. They're...
No, sorry. Purple, not turtle.
That's what I said. Turtle. Right, of course. You don't know. Why would you? My apologies, lassie. See, I have a serious P deficiency. It's been a lifelong struggle. The Turtle Mountains. Nope, never heard of them. Sorry.
I'm sure he said key. And where then? You said something about a key to Abnaxus's house?
They called it the abode back then. Abnaxus's abode. Primitive accommodations, but luxurious location. Prime real estate. Central with a garden view. Very quiet at night.
Okay.
The key? Do you still have it? Sorry, this is really important.
Oh, I carry it with me every day. After all, it is a magic key. Figured it might do me lumbago some.
What about this house? I mean, the abode.
Also still there, and not hard to find. Sits right circle in the center of the city green. Abnaxus carved it out of a petrified tree with his own morbidly huge hands. A few years ago, the authorities turned it into an historical landmark. Of course, no one can get inside, on account of the Venar magic. Not without the key, at least.
This key, can I...
Oh, sure. Heavier than it looks, ain't it? More powerful than iron, worth its weight in precious stones, and then some. This magic goes back to the first magic. None of that modern hocus pocus. You feel it in your fingers when you hold it. Tingles, don't it?
It does. Sorry, I know this is asking a lot, but can I...
Borrow it? Aye, why not? It's done the lumbago no good. And I don't have much use for the place, now that I've a proper bunk here. But keep it safe. Abnaxus left most of his belongings behind and entrusted me with their care. I'd hate to betray that trust.
I promise.
Fair enough. Wow, Bob. Can I tell Enu that all is well? Hey, Enu. I found it.
I made progress. Blind Bob, the General, gave me the key to Abnaxus's house. I might find what I'm looking for there.
That's great! Oh, I wish I could come with you, but there's this whole furry thing I've got going on. It's a big no-no in the city these days.
Sorry about that. Humans can be real dicks sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. Some humans, not most. You're a good human. What are these dicks you speak of?
That's not important. Thanks.
Oh,
thanks
Jesus.
for your help.
Are you leaving already? We just met, and you'll come back though, right?
I hope so.
Oh, okay. Because there's so much I want to talk about, and I'll let you go now. Thanks for talking to me, Zoe. I miss you already. Shut up now, Enu. Okay, thanks, bye!
Sleepover. Is there anyone else I could talk to? Shepard?
You spoke with the General. Did you find what you were looking for?
Aye.
It's a step in the right direction.
Good. I've asked them to ready a boat for you. Whenever you're ready, it will take you into the city. I may not fully understand your role, Zoe, but there's something about you that... I've learned to have faith in the balance. The balance provides. The balance guides. It's guiding you now. You must let it take you wherever it leads, like a leaf on a river. Bend to its will.
I'll try.
We shall speak again, Zoe Castillo. When the winds have quieted, the clouds have parted, and the grass on the great plain stands straight and tall once more.
Oh, aye. That we will. Alright. Downstairs to get me about. About. Sup?
Shepard said to take you into town. Just get in that boat.
And we'll leave immediately. Done.
Now I need to find the city green. I wish Crow was with me. I feel less alone with that silly bird around.
Crow! Is that you? Crow! Oh, Crow!
You're
Hey.
back, and your head's still on. Did you swim?
Swim? No, boat. I boated. They dropped me off in a boat.
Impressive. So, what's the next step on our grand adventure? Tea and biscuits? A hearty nap, perhaps?
I need to find the city green and the home of Abnaxus.
I visit the city green every day to clean my feathers in the fountain. Follow me.
Okay, I'm actually going to follow him this time. 'Cause I didn't realize last time that I didn't pay attention to where he actually went.
I really wish you had wings.
So do I, Crow.
That would be convenient.
Hey, are you okay?
Sure, why wouldn't I be?
April and
Of course I'm not okay, okay? But I'm okay. I'll be okay. It's okay. We're okay. Don't worry about it, okay?
It's a lot of okays.
She's not the first friend I've lost, and she won't be the last. You learn to roll with the punches. It's either that or punch back. Real hard.
Crow? How am I supposed to follow you if you fly up into the air and disappear? Crow?
So, how's business? Pretty good. I mean,
Buddy?
it's a great time for me. Plenty of customers, even if those parts.
I mean, you didn't really lead me anywhere, did you? Oh.
What are those called again? Old Wayne, Alwang, something like that. They're docile, like giant hippos.
No,
Wait,
hippos are not
Are
docile.
hippos docile, or are they deadly? I think deadly.
Well, not so much. They're not always deadly, but if you threaten their
How's your
area,
memory coming along? Do you remember anything about
They'll
this
kill
place
you.
now?
I worked so
Easily.
hard to remember, but no, not much. It was winter.
True. Winter changes everything. What with the snow and the ice and all.
And the city looked different. Smaller.
It probably has grown a bit.
But no, I don't really remember anything at all.
poking fun at itself
Perfectly
again.
fine. I also remember very little, but then I am a bird with a bird brain. So what can you expect?
There's not a whole lot of room in there for remembering everything. Crow just straight up disappeared again. See, that's probably why I didn't realize I could actually follow him. He just like...
What's going on here? Isn't that... Are they trying to chop down Abnaxus's abode? Great. That's great.
Not for long, they're not.
So this is it. Abode of, big ugly thing what speaks funny?
Apparently so.
And there's someone else here.
Yep. The
Apparently
guy with
so.
an axe. And is that Honor Hilaris or Hilaris?
Good bird.
So what now?
I don't know. Do you have any suggestions?
We kill them, bury their bodies, and then go about our lives as if nothing happened.
That's disturbing.
I know. I'm dark.
You're a
I'm
crow.
really not in the mood for killing today. Or any day.
Fine, then you come up with something.
How about we just talk? Tell him to screw off.
The tree's been knocked down. The electric will take me seriously. They'll see I have the power to get things done. Maybe then I can... a member of the voting public. Honor Hilaris, Esquire, at your service, madam. But I'm sure I don't need to introduce myself to you, You've seen my face in print and in public appearances. You know me as an honourable and truthful fellow who stands with the common man. And woman. We shan't forget the common woman. Yes, yes. I'm, of course, running for Commissioner of City Watch, a position sorely and desperately in need of new blood. The Watch needs strength. It needs direction. It needs humanity. In other words, it needs me.
Right.
Let's see if I can get him talking about himself. He sounded more than happy to do so. It's Hilaris, right?
Oh no, Hilaris, Esquire, licensed solicitor, and your candidate for Commissioner of City Watch.
It's an unusual name.
It's unique, certainly, but it's a Northlander name with deep roots in Mercurian society. My father, the esteemed Hubert Hilaris, Esquire, served dutifully for many years on the council. He was respected, feared, and admired by all. Of course, that was before he was beguiled by that Dulmari witch. She used her wily sorcery and beastly sensuality to lure my father away from his family, away from us. I've sworn to restore our sacred heritage. The witches shall burn, humanity shall prevail, and the name Hilaris shall no longer be the butt of spiteful jests.
It looks like they're trying to destroy Abnaxus's abode. Why are you trying to knock down this tree?
Oh, it's not just a tree. It's an affront to common decency and humanity. This so-called domicile was the dark and dangerous den of one of the most militant of magicals. An abominable beast that threatened our young and our women by its mere existence. Eradicating this occult stone tree from our historic green is not just my election promise to voters, but my God's-given responsibility as a human being.
Right, and how's that going for you?
You're running for City Watch?
Indeed, the Watch is in dire need of strong male leadership in this time of dark crisis.
That's a little sexist.
As you well know, the current commissioner, a person of the female persuasion, has failed to maintain order in the city in these dark,
Can I just punch him and both those other guys in the face and then just open this thing?
Magnanimous with magicals. She's indulged the occult, and she's extended an open hand to non-humans, acting in discord with our foreign benefactors. Oh, it's understandable she's weak. She's sentimental.
Zoe is trained in the martial arts.
She's not been able to properly inspire the men of the Watch to take appropriate action against our occult immigrants. As soon as I'm elected, this will change. We will honor Azadi law and make Mercuria pure again. No more magic, no more magicals. And our women folk can once again return to home and hearth to be pampered and protected by their husbands, fathers and brothers. As it should be, yes, yes.
He appears to be an Azadi supporter. I take it you're happy with the Azadi occupation?
No, I wouldn't call it an occupation, not anymore. The Azadi came to save us from the Tyrant invaders, and they stayed to protect us against all magicals. They're our benefactors, not our oppressors. But the resistance has put us all at risk. Unless we re-establish human dominion over the Northlands, we'll be vulnerable when the Azadi eventually return to Azadir. For believe me, they will. Oh, they've promised as much. This is not their land, and this is why I run for office. To build a Mercuria by and for humans, one that can stand the test of time and stand up against occult invaders. We must invest in the future, and you can't spell future without owner Hilaris.
Yes you can.
I've had enough. Well, best of luck with everything.
Luck is the lazy man's excuse for failure. Luck is an occult idea. I create my own destiny, young madam, and so should you. Here's my advice to you. Find yourself a decent human husband and start breeding decent human babies. This is how you can best contribute to our common manifest destiny. Remember, a vote for honor is a vote for humanity.
Right.
That's it.
Go on, put your back into it, man. This is pathetic.
Now,
it's merely a tree.
Find a way inside. If it wasn't for Honor's goons, I would thump that reactionary misogynist on the head. No court would convict me. It would be justified homicide.
So we need to do something to get them to leave. Crow, wagon?
Crow, could you fly over there for me?
Why?
Just trust me.
Why?
Jesus, please, Crow.
Fine. Pardon me for wanting to play a role in my own destiny. I'll do it.
Why? Okay. He didn't even stay. Crow, you absolute beast.
Again? Seriously? Ugh. Fine.
Go take a dump on his head or something, Crow.
A talking bird. Filthy magic. Damnation, where did it go?
After talking to Mr. Hilaris, I want nothing more than to administer a solid
What kind
beating.
of shoddy job are the Azadi doing?
I think I'll leave that for next time.
Someday soon I'm gonna complain to the Guild of Sidekicks about this.
Guild of Sidekicks. I remember him talking about that. I will figure this out. I will figure this out. Go back to there again.
Of feathers, you're paying me well. Wait, that's not a thing you do.
That god's damn talking bird. Magical aberration. If I get my hands on the filthy feathered thing, I'll twist its scrawny little... language. What can I do for you, young madam?
Let's play this. About that talking bird that's bothering you.
Yes? What
Is this
about
even
it?
going to work?
I just saw it.
Where?
Here?
Go look for that goddamn bird over there.
Do I send Crow over there now? I've been doing like random shit for so long.
Thank the gods of feathers, you're paying me well. Wait, that's not a thing you do.
Shut up, Crow, and just do it. Because I remember the barrel falls. Ooh.
Soft-headed fool.
Is he dead?
I'll need to carry him home to have someone look at his head. The tree can wait until tomorrow. You do the carrying.
That actually
I'd do it
worked.
myself, but someone needs to lead the way and keep an eye out for potholes.
That was brilliant! First, I did my thing, and then that goofball tried to hit me with a rock, and then stuff happened, and Dung for Brains got knocked out, and then they all left. End scene. It was almost like one of those puppet shows that Wizard puts on in the square. It was hilarious!
Glad you enjoyed
Glad
it.
you enjoyed it.
That's the most fun I've had since...
Me and Zoe on
since-
same wavelength.
I don't know. I guess since I hung out with April all those years ago.
Oh, Crow. Buddy. Alright, guys. Well, we're going to have to end it here for now. Next episode, we will go into Abnaxus' abode and see where things go from there. Maybe we'll see Abnaxus again. Or Dream again, or... I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. But we're in Book 4. Things are happening. I'm loving this game more and more every time I play it. I think I'm going to play another... record another session right after this. So, as usual... If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button down below. If you really enjoyed it, make sure to hit that subscribe button also down below to get more content from this guy right here. And feel free to leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought, what you liked, what you didn't like, and any suggestions for games that you would like to see me play in the future. And last, but certainly not least, if this video just blew your mind, then most definitely be sure to share this video with your friends, your family, your loved ones, random people you meet on the street or the internet, whatever floats your boat. And I will see all of you in the next one. See you later.